Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name is Courtney. If you're returning, welcome back. Shout out to everybody over on Patreon for their support. And of course, if you're watching with military affiliation, thank you so much for your service. So today, you guys, in this video, I will be reacting to the Omega Glory and the Ultimate Computer. We don't waste time in here, so let's get started. Mr. Sulu, you better have more lines in this one.
Another vessel in planet orbit, Captain. It's a USS Exeter, sir.
Receiving no response to our signal, sir.
Hopefully it's nothing too serious, but I feel like it is going to be serious. Wait, did that used to be a person? Don't start touching stuff with your bare hands. Oh, that's so cool, seeing two starships next to each other. I mean, I know we saw that with the Constellation, but y'all know what I mean. Two working ones. In good operation.
Is there anyone on board?
Oh, I don't like when this kind of stuff happens.
All four of the craft are still here. If they left, they didn't leave that way.
Huh. Could they have beamed down to the planet? Or some of them? I don't know.
Maybe they had time to record what happened to them. I see.
I would have started there a little bit sooner, but hey. And we're seeing this white powder crystallized substance everywhere, so it has to be them.
Jim, the crew didn't leave. They're still here.
What do you mean?
That's them.
Those white crystals, that's what's left of the human body when you take the water away. Something crystallized them down to this.
Oh, is this about to be something contagious they're going to bring back onto the Enterprise?
If you've come aboard this ship, you're dead men. Don't go back to your own ship. Captain Tracy
Is what? The bad guy? Dead? Alive?
Prepare to beam down to the planet's surface, fast.
But don't y'all need someone to work the transporter room, so wouldn't someone have to stay behind? Oh, great. Wait, that's not Captain Tracy, is it?
Put the axe away, Li Yang.
That's Ron Tracy.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad your arrival stopped this.
They carry fireboxes.
I said lock up the savages.
Oh, them. Okay. I thought they were talking about the Enterprise folks.
Interesting that the villagers know about phasers.
Yeah.
My landing party transported back to the ship.
So he must not know.
The landing party had taken an unknown disease back.
So yeah, it is a disease.
And I'm just as infected as they were. As you are.
Lucky we found that log report. If we'd gone back to the Enterprise...
Right.
You'd be dying by now.
Can you imagine Starfleet? Like, dang, lost two of them.
But something is immunizing us down here, thank heavens, or we'd have been dead hours ago.
Well, you need to figure out what it is.
Just finding it could take months, maybe even years.
We don't have that kind of time.
The Yang
Oh,
lines,
dear.
Doctor.
About to lose a red shirt.
Phaser power packs.
Found among the remains of several hundred Yang bodies. If you do not act, you will be considered equally guilty. You must at least confiscate his phaser.
Yeah, you should have known better. Dang! So it's like that. Good to know. Is this part of the infection affecting his brain? Oh, that's what we're doing. This is a shame.
They've been found unconscious, but I'm doing everything I can for them now.
Ha! Liar.
Perhaps the others...
I know they heard that.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant. Your captain's feverish, quite delirious.
Sulu, don't you fall for that.
We have no problems here.
I'll contact you later. Let you know of any future needs.
Ha!
That's enough of that, Captain.
You know, I'm getting real tired of you.
I've seen 42 years of the Redbird.
Their year of the Redbird comes once every 11 years.
Oh, wow.
Wu is
Good gracious.
462 years old.
You look good, my man. Is this like an immortality thing that he's interested in?
This immunizing agent here, once we've found it, is a fountain of youth. Virtual immortality.
Trying to make that money.
Let the Yangs kill us and destroy what we have to offer, and we'll have committed a crime against all humanity.
A Vulcan pinch would come in handy right now. Yeah, see, he's enjoying this.
Animals who happen to look like us. Still thank the Prime Directives for this planet? Put him in there.
It would be illogical for Mr. Spock to freak out because he can't exactly get to him and do anything. It would be pointless emotion. As he's getting choked out. Oh, long day. He's gonna be so tired after dealing with these two.
One could always rest while the other keeps you occupied.
Thank you, Spock.
Yeah, he's got a point.
Please tell me why you want to kill me.
Good, Captain. Try to reason with them.
I don't think reasoning's gonna happen. And bop.
Pity you can't teach me that.
I have tried, Captain.
Oh, I would have loved to have seen those lessons.
Captain, I've managed to loosen this grill somewhat.
Keep working on the window if we're ever going to regain our freedom.
Freedom? That is a worship word. Yang worship.
You can speak this whole time.
It is our worship word, too. Am I not now a prisoner of the combs as you are?
Come on, get the big fella to do it. Nice. Now let's work on the others.
Mark, we'll have you out in a minute.
Here I am getting ready to tell him not to yell so loud. He gets knocked out.
Captain.
No, Spock. Captain is knocked out. Cold.
Captain, are you able to respond?
No. Spock, he's not.
How long?
7 hours and 8 minutes, Captain.
Spock. Keys. I'll have you out in a minute.
Poor thing is concussed. Perfect.
Had the extra landing party stayed here just a few hours longer, they never would have died.
Interesting.
Tracy's of the opinion that these immunizing agents can become a fountain of youth.
Because their ancestors who survived had to have a superior resistance. I can do more for you if you just eat right and exercise regularly.
Spoken like a true doctor.
Quite crude, voice communication will not be possible, but we can signal the ship.
The savage Kirk, you sent him to warn the tribes.
Hey, shut up. Be quiet. Is Spock okay?
You've isolated this here.
There are no miracles. There's no immortality here. All this is for nothing.
Yeah.
People live longer here now because it's natural for them to.
Mm-hmm.
Outside, or I'll burn down both your friends now.
Poor guy. And I say that loosely.
Now let's see how eager you are to die. Call your ship.
Dude, did you not understand? Yeah, he's too far gone.
With 3 extra power packs each.
But surely you know that can't be done without verification.
Not even if we're in danger, Mr. Sulu?
Oh, that's code.
Have the volunteers stand by. Kirk out.
You have a well-trained bridge crew, Captain.
I'm sure you did too at one point. Oh, might be able to drain the rest of his phaser so he's no longer a threat. You would do this to another starship captain. Alrighty. Wow, he's braver than me. Oh, hello y'all. Lovely day we're having today.
Yankees.
Codes. Communists.
Well.
They can be handled, Jim. Together it'll be easy.
Very interested to see what's going to happen to you after all this.
I plaguely iron nectum flagon.
The Pledge of Allegiance?
To the Republic for which it stands, one nation under God.
Yeah.
He was cast out. Who else would trick you with your own sacred words?
Still up to nonsense. Laying it on thick.
See his servant, his face, his eyes, his ears.
Yeah, he gotta go. Wow, really?
You want more proof? He has no heart.
His heart's in a different spot.
He has no heart.
One of them lies.
I will begin. You shall finish.
Oh dear.
Iblenista, Norco, Forcom.
He fears to speak. Indeed, his tongue would burn with fire.
Oh, shut up. No.
Does not your sacred book promise that good is stronger than evil?
Yes.
Good shall always destroy evil.
The fight is done when one is dead.
I would imagine if Captain Kirk gets the upper hand, he's not going to actually kill him. But knowing this guy, he would kill him. Oh, wow. He's hanging on for dear life. Oh, he's using his mind control or mind tap, whatever it's called. The mind probe. There we go. All right. Took me about 40 plus episodes to get there, but I figured it out. Well, remembered it correctly. Now, Spock, why didn't you use that when you were locked up with him? Gonna beam him up real fast? Oh, wow. Got him all twisted up.
Kill him. It is written, good must destroy evil.
So you can still be good without destroying anything.
Leslie, free Dr. McCoy and Mr. Spock. Put Captain Tracy under arrest. I did not recognize those words. You said them so badly.
I wouldn't have recognized the Pledge of Allegiance if he hadn't been facing the flag.
This was not written for chiefs. Look at these 3 words written larger than the rest.
You say we the people. I figured it out.
We the people.
In order to form a more perfect union. I got the preamble memorized.
To ordain and establish this Constitution, they must apply to everyone, or they mean nothing. Do you understand?
But the holy words will be obeyed. I swear it.
That'll work.
Does our involvement here also constitute a violation of the Prime Directive?
Liberty and freedom have to be more than just words.
All right, well, go America. So, yep. Right there at the end when he mentioned the 3 big words, I was just like, we the people. I figured it out, and like right before it was revealed, I'm just like, what else has 3 big words on it? I mean, I'm sure there's other stuff, but yeah. I just let Captain Kirk recite the preamble because I do have it memorized thanks to my schooling, especially considering we used to watch Schoolhouse Rock. I won't say religiously at school. We did watch it quite a bit to the point where I had that memorized. I can tell you how a bill becomes a law. I can tell you a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, Captain was getting on my last daggone blasted nerve. I can see why he was under the impression that these folks lived a very long time. I can see why he thought that. But then again, for them, it's normal. That's just how they are. They haven't found a fountain of youth. That's just their way of life, and that's just how they live. Captain Kirk and Mr. Spock getting captured. Technically, considering that he used the Vulcan mind probe on Miss Lady, couldn't he have used it on them while they were in the holding cell to like get the keys and kind of do their thing? Or maybe it's because they were trying to hurt Captain Kirk. He wasn't able to really focus on anything like that. And can he use it on 2 people at once? Because I only recall him ever using it on 1 individual at a time. But yeah, it seems like these, I mean, don't get me wrong, these starship captains, they have a lot on their plate. They do. I mean, you had Commodore Decker, and what happened with him? And you got this gentleman who completely went nuts. But then again, they both went nuts for different reasons. So this guy here, he wanted a fountain of youth. He wanted to profit off of a serum. Whereas Commodore Decker, he was hurting because of his crew and what happened with them. So, yeah. Hopefully we get to meet more starship captains. I'm quite intrigued by all of them. I really thought that Mr. Sulu and Lieutenant Uhura would have caught on that there was an issue. I really thought they would have heard Captain Kirk yell. Or maybe they did and they just took the captain's word for, oh, he's fine. It's just, we're just going through some stuff right now. But no, I would have been super, super suspicious. Because I would have been like, okay, they went over to the other ship. Now they're down on the planet. Now all of a sudden something's happened to them. I'm sorry. I'm not going to take another captain's word on what's going on with my captain. Like, no. I'm sorry. Knowing me, I would have gone down there. That's just me. The fact that When that American flag came out, I was like, what? I was a little too through. I was like, what is going on here? Knowing that they're literally, like, they have the Bible and they have the American flag and they have the Constitution. Just, yeah. I do like that Captain Kirk pointed out, liberty and freedom for all, as opposed to just you guys. And even though he said that he didn't understand quite what Captain Kirk was talking about, he was like, hey, if it's written, it shall be done. Guess that's all we can ask for, and we can leave in peace, which they did. So yeah, no, sorry y'all. I almost said 2 interesting episodes. This is episode 3 for me for the day, but as y'all know, I'm separating things and videos and stuff, and I'm doing a lot of recording today. So we're going to move into the next episode of this video, and I hope you guys enjoy my reaction to that one. Oh, how fun.
Captain, the station is calling us.
All right, put them on.
Oh, that's perfect.
The explanation is beaming aboard now, Captain. He may already be in your transporter room.
Shouldn't you ask permission first?
Commodore Wesley, how do you do, sir?
War games. I'll be commanding the attack force against you. Have you heard of the M5 Multitronic unit?
To provide the ultimate in vessel operation and control.
Uh-huh.
You've been chosen to test the M5, Jim.
Why remove my crew?
They're not needed.
What?
Dr. Daystrom will see to the installation himself, and he'll supervise the tests.
My dad would be all into this. Like, see, Courtney, I told you, these computers are taking over our jobs.
And what am I supposed to do?
Just sit back and let the machine do the work.
Yeah, don't trust that one bit.
There is nothing available to immediately replace the Starship surgeon.
Ooh.
Jim, you haven't had much to say about this.
What do you want me to say?
His hands are tied.
Doctor! Yes?
Oh my gosh, he is tall. That's a tall drink of water.
The engineer there wouldn't allow us the power necessary without your orders.
Ah, good job, Mr. Scott.
If this thing doesn't work, there are not enough men aboard to run the ship.
Now, who is this?
The doctor.
Is it supposed to do that?
If I can be of assistance, Doctor.
No, thank you.
I mean, this is his baby, so he would know what's going on.
Why is it called M5 and not M1?
The Multitronic units 1 through 4 were not entirely successful.
Ah.
The computer can do your job, and without all that.
You'll have to prove that to me, Doctor.
That is what we're here for, isn't it, Captain?
I don't trust it. I liked our old computer.
I think that thing is wrong. That thing is dangerous.
That's your intuition.
But when it comes to your job, that's different. And it always will be different.
Am I afraid of losing command to a computer?
I think you are.
Am I afraid of losing the prestige and the power that goes with being a starship captain? Am I that petty?
Yes.
If you have the awareness to ask yourself that question, you don't need me to answer it for you.
Thank you so much for that.
M5 has performed admirably so far.
I'll run the ship in my own way if you don't mind, Dr. Daystrom.
I feel like the doctor is holding back his true feelings.
I'm forced to agree with Dr. Daystrom.
And here comes the cosigner.
His computer could have brought us here as easily as the navigator. M5 is another distinguished triumph for his career.
Your orders at this point are not open to interpretation.
Ooh.
And then to analyze data regarding landing party recommendations.
Landing party recommendations. So you still need men on the Enterprise.
M5 is committed.
The orbit is already plotted.
See, he would have to get used to it just doing everything. What are we doing? Conserving energy?
Power shutdowns on deck 4.
Play M5's recommendations, won't you, Mr. Spock?
Stuff is just going off.
Science Officer Spock, Astrobiologist Phillips, Geologist Carstairs.
Are we not gonna go back to the lights going off?
Aren't you really more interested in why M5 did not select you and Dr. McCoy?
I mean, I did notice y'all missing.
Well, let's find out anyway.
Oh, you can find out.
Why were the captain and the chief medical officer not included in recommendation?
Non-essential personnel.
Called y'all irrelevant.
I've located the source of the power shutdowns. It's the M5 unit, sir.
See? Malfunction.
M5 was merely shutting down power to areas of the ship that do not require it.
It appears to me this unit is drawing more power than before.
It pulls more power to enable it to do what is required of it.
Nah, man, I don't trust this.
But it can't make a value judgment. It has an intuition. It can't think.
And I know they are as archaic as dinosaurs compared to the M5.
Child, you can try selling this as best as you can, but it's a no from me.
This may be a surprise attack as a problem for the M5.
This is an unscheduled M5 drill.
Acknowledged, Lieutenant.
M5 has acknowledged for us, sir.
Then go to red alert.
Captain M5 is
We've
already
already
gone.
sounded the red alert, all right?
He's just anxiously awaiting this to go so well that they can't question anything about it.
Main phase is firing. Lights.
I would be so uncomfortable.
Firing again.
Attacking vessels are moving off.
Moving back to original course and speed.
It's very effective.
Rather impressive display for a machine. Wouldn't you say, Captain?
The ship reacted more rapidly than human control could have maneuvered her.
But I still love our crew when they work together. Well, couldn't we use it in case everyone becomes incapacitated or something, maybe?
A starship also runs on loyalty to one man, and nothing to replace it or him.
Our compliments to the M5 unit and regards to Captain Dunsel.
Who the blazes is Captain Dunce?
That's what I wanted to know, too. Wait a minute.
What does it mean, Jeff?
Okay.
It refers to a part which serves no useful purpose.
Oh.
You know, I've never felt this way before. At odds with the ship.
With your lady.
To Captain Dunsel.
But hey, don't do that.
To James T. Kirk,
Mm-hmm.
Captain of the Enterprise.
There you go. Correct it.
Another contact, Captain. A large, slow-moving vessel. This is not a drill.
Oh, here we go.
It's an old-style ore freighter converted to automation. No crew.
Captain, deflector shields just came on. She won't respond, sir.
Oh dear. The M5's gone rogue.
Gunny, reverse engine, slow us down.
I don't think he can.
Reverse
No.
thrust will not engage, sir. Manual override isn't working either.
Photon torpedoes locking on target. Full power.
Yeah, this can be a huge issue.
Daystrom, or at least that computer control.
Oh no. So this computer's just gonna attack whomever or whatever?
Disengage this computer now.
There appears to be some defect in the control panel.
You think?
In fact, it went out of its way to destroy an oil freighter.
Fortunately, it was only a robot ship.
It shouldn't have done it, dude.
There might just as easily have been a crew aboard that ship.
In which case you would
Right.
be guilty of murder.
Bones.
No. Bones is right.
M5 is out of a job. All right, Daystrom, let's turn this thing off.
I would say, Captain, that M5 is not only capable of taking care of the ship.
It can think for itself.
All right, Doctor, you built this thing. How do you propose to turn it off?
You must expect a few minor difficulties.
Minor? This is major.
Give me a few moments with it.
No, stay here.
No, a few moments with it. It's not your lover. Someone else is gonna get zapped.
That wasn't a minor difficulty.
Now look here, that was murder.
That thing murdered one of my crewmen, and now you tell me you can't turn it off?
It wasn't a deliberate act.
Yes, it was!
It needed a new power source.
So you have an excuse for everything. Yeah, you better look stressed.
We'll reach the rendezvous point for the war games within an hour. We must regain control of the ship by then.
I can take them out and cut in the manual override from there.
Of all people, he should have known how the computer would perform.
You would think.
The M5 itself has not behaved logically.
Exactly.
And don't say it's fascinating.
But it is.
But it is interesting.
It's gonna zap one of them, isn't it?
You don't shut a child off when it makes a mistake. And at some point, if its mind develops properly, it exceeds the sum of what it was taught.
But we're not talking about a human child. We're talking about a computer.
You're frightened because you can't understand it. I'm going to show you.
When this thing turns on you, which I predict it will, we'll see how you feel then.
You can't understand. We don't want to destroy life, we want to save it.
But you're going about it in a way that's so destructive.
At the age of 24, he made the duotronic breakthrough that won him the Nobel and Z. Magny prizes.
Wow.
According to Spock, it works illogically.
And he won't let Spock near it. Now he's got you talking about that machine like a personality.
I'm afraid that's the way he thinks about it.
We are ready, Captain.
Good. Get Daystrom. We're on our way.
I'm surprised this computer didn't shut down their ability to communicate with each other. throughout the ship.
No. You can't take control from the M5.
Dude!
Now let me have it for a while. Let me work with it for a while, please.
Spock, can you... Never mind.
Manual override is in control, Captain.
He's really acting like they killed his invention. Like, permanently. Uh-oh.
Captain, helm doesn't respond. Navigational control still locked in by M5.
Ah, great.
It appears, Captain, we've been doing what used to be called pursuing a wild goose.
So the wild goose chase?
It rerouted the controls, leaving this one active.
Decoyed. It wanted us to waste our time here.
It's planning something.
But it behaves with an almost human pattern.
Yes, quite right, Mr. Spock.
Did he put someone's brain in there?
The relays are not unlike the synapse of the brain.
Oh my gosh. This guy is nuts.
M5 is altering course to intercept.
Main attack force, the war games.
M5 doesn't know it's a game.
He thinks it's... Oh, I just called the computer a he. It thinks... Yeah, it thinks it's...
And M5 is going to destroy them.
Thank you. Thank you, Captain Kirk. I couldn't get it out. That computer is going to attack all of them.
M5 is still blocking all frequencies, including automatic distress.
Does M5 understand that this is only a drill?
Of course.
They're about to lose a starship.
Power levels at full strength. Full strength? That's no miscalculation.
Full phasers. What the devil is Kirk doing?
He's not doing anything. Y'all need to get out of there. He doesn't seem remorseful or anything. This is part of his plan.
It's fully protected itself.
This is just a hot mess.
It is a human mind amplified by the instantaneous relays possible in a computer.
Jim, we have 53 dead here.
Oh, gosh.
Jim, why don't you answer? Jim! Answer!
He can't.
There's your murder charge.
4 starships, 1,600 men and women.
Excalibur is maneuvering away, sir. We're increasing speed to follow.
They're about to kill a whole bunch of people.
Phasers firing.
Oh, gosh.
I really don't know how to get to the M5, Kirk.
You are an idiot.
You impressed human engrams on the M5 circuits.
Come on, Mr. Spock, figure it out.
Whose engrams?
Why, mine, of course.
So outsmart yourself.
Perhaps you could talk to the unit. M5 has no reason to believe you would harm it.
Excalibur Captain Harris and First Officer dead. I believe the only way to stop the Enterprise is to destroy her.
Did they forget the M5 is in control? Can they put 2 and 2 together?
I can make it stop. I created it.
Now you want to do that? You know what? Ooh, ciao.
M5, your attack on the starships is wrong. You must break it off. You're killing. We're killing.
Mm-hmm. Take accountability.
To kill. A breaking of civil and moral laws we've lived by for thousands of years.
Dr. Daystrom has created a mirror image of his own mind.
Lectures to rows of fools who couldn't begin to understand my systems.
Okay.
Colleagues laughing behind my back.
It's all coming together.
Jimmy's on the edge of a nervous breakdown, if not insanity.
I knew something was wrong with him.
The M5 must be destroyed.
Destroy it, Kirk? We're invincible. Look what we've done. Your mighty starships.
Murder!
Take him to sick bay.
And sedate his butt.
The Excalibur looks dead.
That is a shame.
You are authorized to use all measures available to destroy the Enterprise.
They've just signed their own death warrant. Suppose it absorbed the regret Daystrom felt for the deaths it caused.
Are we about to have a nomad moment with this computer?
Murder is contrary to the laws of man and God.
But you have murdered. What is the penalty for murder?
Death.
Captain Kirk is so quick with it when he gets ready.
M5 is leaving itself open to attack.
But can't you contact them?
The M5 no longer controls the ship, but then neither do we control it. The M5 has left itself and us open for destruction.
Is this a plot hole? Shouldn't they be able to contact Starfleet now?
I need communications.
Well, that'll take longer.
Let's cut power.
That's right. The M5 cut off everything, so everything needs to reboot. Never mind, y'all.
Break off attack. Do not fire. The Enterprise has dropped her shields.
Oh, good.
I repeat, hold attack. Do not fire.
He'll have to be committed to a total rehabilitation center.
Mm-hmm.
But I knew Bob Wesley.
Well, that's good.
I gambled on his humanity.
It was a gamble, but it worked.
I presume your question is meant to offer me a choice between machines and human beings.
Yes, sir.
The resulting torrential flood of illogic would be most entertaining.
Wow! Shots fired.
And warp factor 2.
He got a kick out of that in the end. All right, it's been a while since my blood pressure has been raised, but my blood pressure was raised with this one. Let's talk about something real quick. So, I don't know how things are where y'all live at, but where I live, self-checkout has taken over. Honey, let me tell you something. And the reason I say that is because, like I was mentioning before with my dad, talking about, you know, these computers are going to take over people's jobs and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I've been hearing that for, like, pretty much my whole life, right? Child, you can't go into a Target. You can't go into a Walmart. You can't go into a Food Line. Who else has self-checkout now? Wawa has self-checkout. I know Wawa isn't, like, everywhere, at least I don't think. But, yeah, I'm just like, okay, I guess Dad was right about machines taking jobs. But this right here, out the gate, we knew that this man was in love with his invention. But the fact that his own, like, brain synapses were within it, and this machine, the M5, could think for itself, oh my goodness. I was like, oh, we're screwed. We're screwed. I mean, the M5 was shutting stuff off. He vaporized one of the gentlemen. They couldn't communicate with the other starships. This stressed me out. Okay. I think that the only other episode where I truly felt this level of stress was the episode with Commander Decker and the Constellation. That stressed me out to no end, and this one stressed me out just as much. But that's the beauty of the episode because it accomplished what it was meant to accomplish. I understand that the M5 was in control when all these people were killed. And I understand at the end of the episode that Mr. Spock and, you know, Dr. McCoy and Captain Kirk, they're kind of like joking a little bit and laughing. But I would still, as a starship captain, if I was in Captain Kirk's position, I would still feel a little bit of guilt. I know he's not responsible. He's still technically in command because they didn't really make it. They did make it clear that the M5 would be in command, but geez, man. This was supposed to have been just a test. So technically, the M5 didn't completely take over in terms of Captain Kirk not really needing to be there. I would feel so guilty. That's the humanity in me. I would have felt so guilty if I was present, and I just would have felt so helpless that all of these folks died under my watch because of this stinking computer, and the person who invented it is just completely unhinged. I would have felt terrible. And the fact that he was able to even, again, this felt like the episode with Nomad, where he was able to manipulate the computer, manipulate the machine. It's like, oh yeah, murder's not a good thing. Well, that's what you did. And M5 basically pretty much unalived itself. So, yeah, if it's one thing that Star Trek has that I've noticed, it's Captain Kirk talking to these computers and somehow, some way finding I don't know how he's doing it, the way he's doing it. Obviously, I know it's written, y'all. I know it's a show. But if I was in that position, the Enterprise crew is fantastic. I keep saying it. I keep repeating myself, but it's absolutely wonderful to watch the way that they come up with things. And, how they come up with different solutions. Now, I do hope that the gentleman does get the help that he needs. And I hope that he realizes that, wanting to be innovative, wanting to create, wanting to do things that have never been done before, it's commendable, but you can't, this went way too far. Again, going back to Captain Kirk real quick, him knowing his friend and knowing that if they put their shields down and they make the Enterprise look like it's dead, he wouldn't attack. That was a gamble, but he knew him well enough to know that he wasn't going to actually attack. So that was really nice to see. My blood pressure. Yeah. that's what happened to me. The blood pressure was raised, but this was an excellent episode. Quite enjoyed it quite a lot. Because usually I'm just sitting here like pretty chill, you know, making my comments. But honey, this had me sit up straight. This had me like, oh no, sir, this is not what we're going to be doing today. This is not what we're going to be doing. You have created something with a mind of its own. Because I'm thinking that he was going to have a redemption moment where he would know, because they share the same brain synapses, like he could outthink it and outsmart it, but nope. He needs help. To my lovely YouTube family, I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to these 2 episodes. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you guys know whenever I upload. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.